Hey, good morning, everyone. And yes, it is windy, and it looks as though we're going to get a storm. And as always, for the latest, no one does a better job than AccuWeather. Tune in right now to KDKA Radio. And speaking of KDKA Radio, story trending, KDKRadio.com. Two men were shot dead after an incident in Ohio Township early today. It happened at 132 Rebecca Drive around 5 a.m. after the homeowner left his house. He was shot by a yet unidentified male. When police arrived, the male suspect shot at officers who fired back. It is unclear if the suspect was shot by police or if he turned the gun on himself. KDKA Radio's Joe DeStio and others following that story today on KDKA Radio. President Trump has told his national security team that he is willing to keep American forces in Syria in the short term, but he made it known he wants U.S. troops to exit soon. Stocks plummeted, then pulled back somewhat today after the trade tension between the United States and China continues to be strained. The Dow fell about 150 points yesterday after falling as much as 500 points at the open. And 50 years ago today, the world heard of the tragedy that took place in Memphis, Tennessee, the assassination of Martin Luther King, America's greatest civil rights leader and most famous advocate of nonviolence, was shot on the balcony of the Lorraine Motel. He was just 39 years old. Sports news. Pirates back at it today. Currently 4-0 on the young season. They will host Minnesota at 6:05. You can hear it at 93.7 The Fan. Now, my buddy, Dr. Vince Troia, who happens to be an incredible man of keeping your eyes in focus. He works right here in Monaca on Pennsylvania Avenue. His great staff, including his lovely sister, Linda. He wanted me to take a little time to remind everyone that the weather does look great for Sunday's River Run, all for the Ohio River Trail Council, and it's being sponsored by the great people at Dick's Sporting Goods. Every season starts at Dick's Sporting Goods. So check out their site and make sure that you become a part of the Ohio River Trail Council, because they are doing so much to better our environment, our community, and our bodies by making us get out and enjoy the world around us. And I absolutely have the utmost respect for Mr. Troia and everyone at the Ohio River Trail Council. Later today, more on the Masters. And don't forget, speaking of Dick's Sporting Goods, you know my buddy Ed Stack and them, who I have really loved for many years. It wasn't that many years ago that I was with all of those great people that make up Dick's Sporting Goods talking about their golf-a-thon. Well, it's underway, and you can save on some of the biggest names in the industry. I'll be telling you more about that later today. Folks, enjoy the rest of your day from your Pratte Pack. Good afternoon.